Welcome back, Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We are taking a look at the ongoing FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup. It's taking place in Tenerife, Spain. Today, the United States of America defeated Nigeria's team, the D Tigress, 71-40, and that's ended the D Tigress' impressive run at the competition. But you need to see the outpour of love. Everyone's saying well done to the D Tigress for putting up a good show at the World Cup, and that's what we've been talking about. Alfred Okoligwe is here with us. Hopefully, we're going to have Helen Ogunjimi also get our views on ways we can keep this team together, and then they continue to win. Alfred, is important. The league, you know, before they went, there were complaints that no home-based players, and we know why. Yeah,
it's been inactive for a while, and we've not been having action. I mean, all of the issues concerning the administration of our league, coming up, and hopefully, the leadership will sort out itself, and we can have good programs. And that point was emphasized by reform. We need to make everybody, all stakeholders, players, officials, table officials, and the rest of them to be busy. So we just have to have a vibrant league for us to move forward. Very good, very important. The league, that's a good place to go and get talent, to develop them, and also monitor their progress. Let's go to Chicago. Helen Ogunjimi, former D Tigress captain, also been with the team for quite some time before she stopped. You had to rep Nigeria big time. Put on your jersey and say, look, whatever the case, was still Nigerians. Helen, good to have you on the show.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Thank you for having me again.
That's right. That's right. The D Tigress lost. But how proud are you with this team?
Words can't really explain how happy I am for them. It's for us. It's not just for them, but it's for the whole country of Nigeria. It's also for the ones who look forward to being on the national team, when they get to that age, a senior team. It's for them. It's for everybody. So I'm ecstatic. I'm really happy for them. They really showed out.
Was there the point in the game you're like, we should have done this, we should have done that, despite the fact that it was the USA?
I mean, of course, but what can you do? We're not in the game, we're here watching, but there's always every game you play, you're always like, man, I wish I could have done this, I wish I could have done that. But at the end of the day, I won't take anything away from them. They did what they were supposed to do, and they tried their hardest. USA is a tough team. USA have great players, and so do we, So, it is what it is, and it happened. So.
Yeah. End of the road in terms of believing that we can get to the semis and, of course, the final. But there is a classification match against France. You think they can get something out of that one again?
Yeah, why not? Look, we've proven that we can hang with the best of them. Like in the first half of the USA game, they hung in there. I believe they were up the first quarter, and then they were still in it in the second half. So anything is possible, anything is possible.
That's right. So we don't mind victory number 4. That's what I said. So we can just do proper dancing, do the shaku shaku, and then drink our champagne. Helen, tell me, you are in the United States of America, and so much is done for basketball. I was seeing the results. What are some of the things we can emulate from the United States to make our own basketball beautiful?
Everybody is different. Everything is different, but we can always, like you said, learn from other programs in other countries and see how they're successful, and just really start with our young children in Nigeria. Our children in Nigeria, our children in other parts of the world, our children here, start with them young, and actually work with them and help them. So by the time they get to the level of being part of the national team, whether it be 18 and under or the senior team, they're equipped with the discipline. They're equipped with understanding and learning basketball, the IQ and all this other stuff, instead of just waiting till they get to the older age. We need to start now. And that's just with everything, not just with basketball. It's with everything. You start a child young, and when they grow up, they'll be able to continue in that.
That's right. Very important. So we need to go back to the grassroots, go back to the basics, discover more talent. I'll ask you the same question I asked Mfonu Udoka. We just spoke with her before you came on. I asked, do you think, or Do you agree that they showed the United States so much respect in that match that was played today?
I mean, you have to show respect to the USA team. You know what I mean? You have to show to, you can't just come in there and just think that, one team is this or one team is that. You got to show respect, but at the same time, you have to put your foot down. You got to let them know this is Nigeria, you know what I mean, or whatever it is. This is who we are. So, you gotta give respect to where respect is due. You got a whole bunch of players on there, especially Sue Bird, that's been on the team for forever. You know what I mean? You gotta respect her, but at the same time, you gotta come at her. It doesn't matter when you're on a court. You have no idols, no celebrities, no fans, no friends. When you're on the court, you're playing to win. And then when you get off the court, when you're done, then you can be like, hey, Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, Deladon. You know what I mean? So.
The Tigers, they are in a meeting, but some of them are also watching this show. What words do you have for them? Final words of advice, because they are looking forward to doing bigger things with basketball in Nigeria.
Of course, man. They know I've been reaching out to some of them and just letting them know that they've been doing a good job, and just continue to keep fighting and keep playing hard. Stay positive, keep praying. You know what I mean? God is always on our side. And just to stay positive, know that we can do anything, that anything is possible. Miracles happen every day. So
That's right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Helen, for your time. I know if they had won that game, would have seen more shaku from you, but it's okay. The one you gave is fine. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
All right.